weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus,
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school. By the end of the year, they'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better.
I have to go.
All right, see you. Commander, something you need?
I need to know more about this.
Of course you do. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about
whatever
something.
you want, Commander.
How's the Normandy?
The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense
I've
of where...
wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least, and we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense
I've
of where...
wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time,
Commander?
Lieutenant.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before. This tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the
What
headache.
does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never... Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy.
How did you end up serving
I
one of
enlist. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's... Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses?
Manufacturers... Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth...
What are the different
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race.
I heard about that.
It's not the same.
It seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation and I suppose it's destroying your...
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't
Your
trying to...
ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I get the genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really...
We're sure not. We're too spread out. None of us are interested.
Lots of species have left their
But
home.
we're not, so we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of it. Ask the select. All I know, every Krogan is infected. Every one.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
One was... You ask a Krogan. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambush.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with
Well,
us?
no, at CSEC you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there.
If I'm trying to... But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure.
So you just
There's
quit?
more- CSEC's handling of Saren was typical.
I hope you made that.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder... well,
If
maybe-
getting the job
I wasn't
done-
trying to... Commander, good to see you.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here. You can't. So eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours.
There's no way for anyone to
A
detect it.
visual scan can still pick us up. Most vessels rely on scanners, as long as the stealth...
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL, sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL.
Where else have you served,
You
Adams?
name a class. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser.
I want to know more about the
She's the
Normandy.
best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest.
What's so
vessel.
special about the
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance...
The Normandy's a prototype.
A month... I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I didn't bring you along to admire my ship.
I know I am here. I'll do whatever I can to help...
Tell me about
our
your-
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties.
What kind of freedom?
In extreme cases of population decline,
That's your government.
fortunately, most captains nowadays...
So the
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly three...
I want to know more.
All I know is the story of their origins.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an odd... Over time, we made small...
How come the
modifications.
council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI the change... But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural...
So,
Many
yeah.
of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the...
So there's some...
No. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level...
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably over... As we built... As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth.
Can't blame them.
We had we feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry.
Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being?
You make a good
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have...
I want to know more about...
We said this is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join.
Can a captain choose
That
to...
doesn't... It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community.
Can a captain choose to reject me?
It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We saw your ship. Faidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Faidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another... Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soul.
Get ready.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
This work must be completed. This work must be completed. The Geth never get hungry. They never tire.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't...
The Geth just keep coming.
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to defend it.
bunkered. Check in with Fidan, but I think we're done here.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
You don't want to go down there.
What's back there?
I could tell you everything. How would you like that? No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for. Looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Ah! Ah! Trying to get to the...
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. Time's up. Company's coming. Ask Faidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Watch out! These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless. My people know this better than any.
I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
There's another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated yet, though. We should keep looking.
The system is active.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
How do I get there?
The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Every Geth I kill brings me one step closer to Saren.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defense?
I don't have any details.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway.
I destroyed a Geth transmitter.
Thank you, Command. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Is there anything I
Maka
can do?
Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue.
What's wrong with the
Mayo
colonies?
Connell is working on our power problems.
You mentioned something
Davin
about...
Reynolds.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
I can't tell you much about it. You should speak to Phi Dan if you want to know more.
What can you tell me?
That it's definitely not.
Goodbye.
Commander. I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics.
What can you tell me about
I can't tell you anything about that.
I get the feeling
How would
you
you? And you're only interested in the Geth.
Goodbye.
Commander.
Commander, what can I do for you?
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since we tried. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something
I wish
to help?
it was that simple. Ian was a... Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander. Commander, what can I do for you?
What can you tell me about
I don't have any details.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking...
There's a guy living
That
down
would
in
be
the...
Ian.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Thank you again, Commander.
Thanks for your help. At least we have time to...
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill
I have
us,
to go.
So long, Commander. You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to...
I have to go.
So long, Commander. Hello again, Commander.
Tell me about Zoo's
The
Hope.
colony is growing. Or it was. But you should speak with Faidan. He is our leader.
Why should I speak to Faidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Faidan.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is... On the positive side, the big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic...
I have a ship.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? This isn't exact... Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
Do you know anything about this planet?
It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something.
What do you do for
I'm
the
a
colony?
medic. Or I am since the doctor died.
What happened to your
The
wife?
constant attacks have strained us all.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Faidan.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Faidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
I can't think of any reason for an attack like this. We just wanted to build a home.
I have to go.
Please do what you can to stop the attack.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know... yes. That's
Goodbye.
better. Yes. Goodbye. It hurts so much when I think about what we've lost. So many have died. We should... Oh... We should flee. No. We can't do that.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most
These
of us...
aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
Getting rid of the Geth in the tunnels helped us, but there are still some other mundane necessities, like food, water, and power to think. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist...
Let's talk about Zoo's Hope and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics...
Goodbye.
Commander.
I can't think of a reason to leave. I can't think.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish. A fascinating... You might like it here. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here?
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I made... Is there something I can do for you? I'm told to make all my goods available.
What's a Solarian
This
doing?
Solarian goes where the credit. A well-stocked... But once I was here, I decided to stay on. The colony life.
Goodbye.
Yes, good luck.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like...
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like... I can't describe
Are
it.
you the captain of this brig?
We shouldn't even be... I wish... I suppose it could be worse.
What's wrong with the ship?
There's too much... Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while. I'm just watching over the If nothing else, she's good for hiding in...